Whether you're a dancer, a gym goer, or just someone who likes to feel good while exploring the world, staying in shape while travelling can be tricky. I get it, I'm a professional ballet dancer, and right now I'm here in Japan performing with my company and rehabbing an ankle injury. This week I had no shows and was kind of limited in what I could do with my rehab, but keeping up my fitness is still a priority. At the same time, this is my first trip to Asia and I want to see it all, taste it all, and soak up every moment. In the past, I let the pressure of sticking to a strict workout and diet stop me from saying yes to experiences. But over time, I've learned ways to keep my body strong while still having the freedom to explore. And that's what I'm sharing with you today. If you missed the last 2 Japan vlogs, catch them up after this one. But for now, let's get into it. This is a day in my life. The day started with one of my favourite things when travelling, the hotel breakfast buffet. I'm that person who wants to try everything on that very first morning. We'd already been here a week, but I'd kind of figured out the things that I liked by this point. My approach is simple. Day 1, I try a little bit of everything, then for the rest of the stay, I stick to my favourites and balance them with the fuel I know my body needs. After breakfast, I headed back to my room and I spent some time reading my Bible and journaling a bit, just to set me up really well for the day. The next stop, the gym. No aircon, hot, humid, and within minutes I was absolutely drenched. It made every movement feel twice as hard. There's no aircon in here. I started with 20 minutes on the bike to warm up before moving into some stretches for my full body flex program. As you can see here, the humidity was really getting to me. If you haven't heard what full body flex is yet, it's my flexibility training system designed for dancers, gymnasts, and anyone wanting to move better. No equipment, minimal space, all follow along online and lifetime access. Perfect for traveling. So the link is in the description if you do want to check it out. I'm a big believer in making fitness sustainable when you're away from home. Even 20 to 30 minutes every day or every other day keeps your energy up and your body feeling good. It's about moving to feel good, not always moving to achieve a certain aesthetic or fitness goal. I actually found that on days that I start with a ballet class or a workout, I feel so much more energized for my exploration. I feel happy and raring to go. From there, I moved into some strengthening exercises. Quite a few of these are also from my full body strength program. Again, all doable without a full gym. All it requires is literally 20 minutes of your day to get through some simple workouts to make your body feel toned, good, and ready to go. Again, the link will be in the description. I can't recommend it enough. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day, or maybe 2 days later. Or is this the start of a new vlog? I've lost track. We're here for 3 weeks, so there's a lot of content coming your way. I'm heading off to coaching now. If you are new around here, my name is Hannah Martin. I'm a professional ballet dancer. I'm currently touring in Japan, while I'm also recovering from surgery for my ankle, so it's a little bit of a mix. I'm rehabbing, I'm doing walk-on rolls and performing, and I'm exploring at the same time. So the agenda for today is I just did a morning workout. As you saw, I had breakfast, did a morning workout. It's been raining all morning, so it's actually been good because I've just taken it really slow. A little bit tired today. I was at Disneyland yesterday. You can watch that vlog right here. I needed to take it slow. I still feel a bit like lethargic. I don't know if it's the heat. Well, it shouldn't be the heat because I've been here and I've been fine. I've got coaching at 2 o'clock in the studios today, so I'm going to head there next. I'm going to grab some lunch on the way. A nice acai bowl. I know I'm in Japan, but I just need my acai fix. I'm going to try and explore Takeshita Street. I might not be saying that right, but that is where I'm going to head this afternoon before another training session this evening. So lots of rehab, lots of training, but also lots of exploring. Let's get to the studios. After the gym, I headed to the Tokyo Ballet Studios for a coaching session. I still couldn't quite take company class yet because I was getting over this flare-up that had occurred a couple of days before. You can catch up on the other vlogs to see all the ins and outs of that. My lunch plans for an acai bowl fell through, so it was a 7-Eleven convenience meal instead. This is where flexibility in mindset is so key. Traveling means plans will change. I just focused on getting some protein, added a boiled egg because it's what my body needed, and then it was on to the studio. I wasn't dancing for as long as I was used to or as long as I would have liked to, but accepting this and knowing that was okay for the season of life I was in was super important. I had already spent too many days feeling guilty that I wasn't able to work as long hours as my colleagues, but those days were over. I decided that my life was looking different right now, and that was okay. Getting frustrated and using all my energy being disappointed when I could be out exploring was something I wasn't willing to do this time. Yes, I acknowledge that perhaps going out and exploring instead of working felt uncomfortable for me. Perhaps you may feel this too when travelling and being out of routine. Things can feel uncomfortable and unsettling, but after acknowledging it and knowing it was there, it was easier to accept it and decide to challenge the feeling by going out and doing it anyway. So that's exactly what I did. After coaching, I decided to explore Takeshita Street, famous for its colourful shops, crepe stands, gachapon, which is like these capsule toy machines, and unique fashion. It sure held so many elements of intrigue. Something I'd like to add here about staying fit when you're traveling is, especially if you're on a city break or you're exploring somewhere, you're often walking so much. So remember, you're still being active, and here in Japan, I was easily getting 10 to 20k steps in. It also was starting to tip it with rain at one point, which was quite good because Takeshita Street had quite a lot of coverage, so if it is a rainy day, I would actually recommend it's a place to go to in Japan. So next up on my Japan bucket list was these gachapon machines. I found so many stores here in Takeshita Street of these machines where you literally just put a few coins in and out comes like a little toy, a key ring. I decided to get this foodie one. I'm not 100% sure what it was, to be really honest with you, but it was a fun little adventure, and I was talking on the phone to my mum the whole time. So even though I was traveling solo, I felt like I was kind of sharing this experience with my mum, and I was meeting up with my friend later who was coming after her rehearsal. There were all sorts of different types of food there, lots of crepes, onigiri, and a whole lot of dog cafes. I even saw an otter cafe, and later on I went to a hedgehog cafe, so I'll be sharing that with you. I also bought a few earrings here because the earrings in Japan were really pretty, and there was the lovely acai bowls, which I did help myself to a little bit later. I bought these earrings, but unfortunately they broke literally as soon as I got back to the hotel, which was really disappointing. But we move on to better things. There was these famous like sugar-coated strawberries that everyone raved about, but I just couldn't get behind. It's so funny, normally when I'm vlogging, I just film the things that are like interesting or different to the UK, but with Japan, basically everywhere that I looked was different to the UK. Nothing was similar, so I felt like I had my camera out all the time, hence why there are so many Japan vlogs coming your way. Japan vlogs. So many different types of food, different culture. There were so many animal cafes, which, to be honest, ethically, I didn't know how I felt about it. I actually wanted to go visit one so I could make a full judgment for myself, because obviously all the animals are in cages, and as you can see here, I went to this pet store and they're just desperate to get out, which I thought was really quite sad. Obviously they are so cute, and it's so amazing to look at them and think how wonderful they are, but at the same time, their lives aren't necessarily the best that they could be. Anyhow, I did find a beautiful acai spot to get my acai fix. Another thing I often get asked as a more like fitness influencer, professional ballet dancer, is how do you balance eating out so much when you're touring? And for me, I like to try and stick to like more my regular foods or regular meals like twice a day, and then have something different or explore something at least for one meal or 2 meals of the day. Sometimes I end up having like 3 or 4 meals a day. That's just generally how I like to eat, how my body likes to eat. So this was my little explorative moment of the day, and the other meals I try and keep kind of more to my normal schedule. So I met with my friend Ariana and we headed to a hedgehog cafe. All the time. It's a weird place, you have to go up in this elevator. This is where we die. No, we don't die yet, we don't die. Oh, cute. Right, off you go. Like do you know what hedgehog smells like then? I don't know if he's trying to eat me or not. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
There's this thing where he runs through. I don't want to if you don't want to. If you don't want to, I'm not going to pick you up. I won't pick you up if you don't want to. No, okay. I won't do it if you don't want to. I won't do it. Shows. Cutie patootie. They're so cute, but I think they're tired, which makes me a bit sad for them. I don't want to interrupt their peace. Eat and sleep, little guy. So coming away from this animal cafe, I did feel a little bit torn because of the way that the animals seemed. Obviously a lot of them were in cages and the hedgehogs were just so unbelievably tired. It did make me feel kind of bad that they were there, having to have so many different people come and pet them every day. So in hindsight, maybe this wasn't the best decision, but I was glad that I was able to go and experience it and understand why ethically maybe these are not the best practices for animals. On the side of what this video is about in terms of staying fit but also staying free and happy while you're traveling, what was great is to have this kind of mental freedom when I'm out and about, being free to explore. Sometimes I found my mind was always thinking about the next workout, but when I was in this, I was in the moment. I was free to enjoy every single part of this explorative process.
Not nice, that is.
Is that a hot chocolate? Almond hot chocolate? What? Do I want this one or do I want this one? Hot chocolate choice. And those. Cheers. It's this cup of ice with a bit of water in it. Careful, careful, careful.
Yummy green tea. I'm sure it's great for my health.
Yeah, this
Health
is
as well.
Yeah, it's just better. On the way back, I grabbed just some convenience food, a little salad and some summer rolls, because when you're traveling, convenience food is your go-to. As you see twice in this video, I've had to go and grab some convenience food. I think it's just choosing the right things that are going to make you feel good and energized for the day, and that is going to look different for every single individual. So I think picking food choices that you know are going to make you feel good and energized for your exploration so you can really enjoy your traveling while also exploring different foods is the most important part. I then had a session with Francis Collier in the gym later that evening. Again, there's no aircon in this gym, so it was very hot, and we did a endurance session with these Grand Battements, which really got my legs going. But very grateful for Francis. I have linked her in the description. She has been guiding me through this injury. If you're interested in her services, everything is in the links down below. Just finished a great session with Francis Collier. It is now 9:30 at night because of the time difference. We have to do it a bit later in the evening, and now I'm gonna go get a shower because I really need it. That was my day, a balance of staying in shape, rehabbing my injury and experiencing Japan. So guys, that is the end of this video. If you did watch all the way to the end, make sure to comment this emoji so I know who the real motivators are. I can't wait to see you on my next Japan adventure. The next vlog I think is my favorite one of the whole trip, so you do not want to miss it. Make sure you click the subscribe button so you can never miss out on a future upload. I can't wait to share the rest of this journey with you. It's been one of many ups and downs, but each day I'm learning things new and growing to hopefully be a better version of myself. I'll see you guys all real soon in my next video. Make sure to dream big and make it happen.